Imagine opening your eyes with no alarm clock, no emails waiting, no calendar reminders, and no manager expecting you at 9 a.m. The only question in your mind is simple. What makes sense to do today? For hundreds of thousands of years, this wasn't a fantasy. It was everyday life. The modern world teaches us that work defines who we are. We introduce ourselves by our professions, our lives around careers. We spend decades preparing for employment and decades hoping to retire from it. But for almost all of human history, the idea of having a job simply didn't exist. There were no salaries, no offices, no weekends, no promotions. Human life followed nature instead of schedules. Many people imagine prehistoric life as an endless struggle against starvation. Movies often show exhausted people hunting every day just to stay alive. The evidence tells a different story. Anthropologists studying hunter-gatherer communities across Africa, Australia, and South America consistently found that obtaining food often required only a filling every hour with work. A few hours people filled it with life. So what happened after breakfast? Someone repaired a spear that had cracked during the previous hunt. Another person carefully shaped a stone blade until it became perfectly sharp. Children learned by copying adults rather than sitting inside classrooms. Elders passed down knowledge through story instead of text. Nobody was counting productivity. Skills mattered, but deadlines did not. Creativity occupied an enormous part of human life. Archaeologists have discovered cave walls covered with breathtaking paintings created tens of thousands of years ago. These artists mixed natural pigments, planned compositions, and spent countless hours that served no practical purpose. They also carved ornaments from bone, polished shells into necklaces, engraved patterns into tools, and crafted musical instruments from bird bones. Think about that. Someone invested precious time making music. There were cities long before there were cities. If someone found honey, everyone celebrated. People spent hours talking, teaching children, fixing, creating as part of being human. Relationships were equally a waste of time. Evenings brought something different. As darkness settled over, conversation slowly disappeared and stories took over. People imagined spirits, explained the stars. Retold legendary hunts, invented heroes, laughed at old jokes, shared dreams. Human imaginings flourished long before writing preserved it. Civilization was born first in conversation. Without electric lights, many people slept for several hours, woke quietly during the middle of the night, reflecting, cultivating crops and investigating animals. The night it watched the fire and they returned to sleep until sunrise. The night itself wasn't something to conquer. Families could settle something to conquer. It was simply another rhythm of life. Then everything changed. Around 10 constant tension, seeds had to be planted, weeds land defended. The rhythm of nature slowly became the rhythm as population societies became more complex and people specialized as builders. Others became blacksmiths, soldiers, merchants, officials. Eventually came wages, taxes, ownership, and promotions. We often believe our worth depends on how productive we are. Our distant ancestors measured life differently. A successful day might simply mean everyone ate well. Children laughed, storing a new skill. Someone strengthened a friendship. This doesn't mean pre-Athethers' life was perfect. Their brains were shaped and common time mattered more than notifications. But one thing stands out for more freedom time than most people experience today. Perhaps that's why modern life can feel strangely exhausting. But our brains were shaped and without expecting payment. Share meals without it rushing, make music, sit quietly around a fire.